This Tex-Mex taco spaghetti dinner recipe is so easy and you can make it all in one pot. In my skillet on medium-high heat, I'm adding in a pound of ground beef, cooking and chopping until no longer pink. I'm adding in 1 small diced onion and about a half a cup of diced bell peppers, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, and a pinch of salt and black pepper, cooking and stirring for 2 minutes. You can add what you like. You could also add a can of green chilies or some diced jalapenos for a little heat. This is 1 can of rotel, which is diced tomatoes with some green chilies, and I'm also adding a half a small can of tomato paste, which will help thicken the sauce. Cooking and stirring for a couple minutes to get the paste to disperse and coat the meat. During the cooking process, I'm adding in a total of 4.5 cups of water, and this is 3 cups. Giving that a stir and bringing this up to a simmer. For the spices, you simply can add your favorite taco seasoning, or here I'm using 1 tablespoon of chili powder and 1 teaspoon each of smoked paprika, oregano, and cumin. These are my go-to Mexican spices. Giving that a stir and giving it a taste. Add any salt, pepper, or any spices that you like. I'm adding in a pinch of red pepper flakes for a little heat. This is 1 pound of spaghetti that I broke in half so it fits in the pan and it's easier to eat. Giving that a little stir and adding in the other 1.5 cups of water. Bringing this up to a simmer, covering and cooking for 13 to 15 minutes or until the spaghetti is tender. During this cooking time, give the spaghetti a stir a couple times so it does not stick to the bottom, and you can add more water as needed. We don't like our sauce to be too thin. The taco spaghetti is done and I'm turning off my heat. I'm topping with some cheese, and this is a cheddar cheese blend. You can garnish with some green onions, cilantro, or whatever you would put on a taco. You can even top with some sour cream or crushed tortilla chips. Why not? It's your taco spaghetti. This Tex-Mex taco spaghetti is a winner with the family. The best part is, it's quick, easy, made in one pot for less cleanup, and did I mention, it is great on the budget. I hope you give this easy one-pot taco spaghetti a try, and enjoy! Let's face it, a good spaghetti dinner is so good and comforting. When I make spaghetti with sausage, I usually use hot or sweet Italian sausage. Tonight I'm using hot Italian sausage, and this is a turkey brand. It will add a nice pop of heat and spiciness to the spaghetti sauce. In my skillet on medium heat, I'm adding in a little oil to the pan and the sausage. Cooking for 2 to 3 minutes until a nice browning forms, and then flipping over and cooking for another minute, and then removing from the pan. The sausage is not thoroughly cooked, but we will add them back to the sauce to finish cooking later. You can see there is some good flavorful bits left on the bottom of the pan. I'm adding in a couple more tablespoons of oil, 1 medium finely diced onion, a bell pepper, and 1 8-ounce package of mushrooms. These are going to add a nice bulk and flavor to our sauce. Cooking and stirring for 5 to 8 minutes or until the veggies start to soften and release their moisture. That moisture will help deglaze the pan. Adding in a 1/4 teaspoon each of salt and black pepper and about 5 cloves of minced garlic. Cooking and stirring for a minute, and then I'm adding in 1 small can of tomato paste. Cooking and stirring until incorporated and cooking for another minute. Here I have one 28-ounce can each of tomato sauce and crushed tomatoes, stirring and turning up my heat slightly to bring this up to a simmer. This is 1 teaspoon each of Italian seasonings, oregano, basil, and garlic powder. The hot Italian sausage that I purchased is spicy, so I'm not adding any red pepper flakes. If you like the sauce spicier, you can add to your liking. And to balance out the acidity of the tomatoes, I'm adding in 1 tablespoon of sugar. Don't worry, this will not make it sweet. You can even add more to your liking if you wish. Giving that a good stir to combine, and then placing in the hot Italian sausage back into the pan. Bringing this up to a simmer, covering, and cooking for 30 minutes, occasionally stirring. It's been 30 minutes and the entire house is smelling so good. I'm adding in 1 teaspoon more of Italian seasonings and a sprinkle more of basil. This is a half a cup of fresh grated Parmesan cheese. This will help mellow out the tomatoes and bring everything together. The second round of spices brings a depth and brightness to the sauce. Stirring to incorporate, covering, and simmering for an additional 10 to 15 minutes. The sausage and the sauce is done. If you could smell this. The sauce is nice and rich and thick. Of course you can choose the pasta of your choice. Tonight I'm serving with spaghetti. You could also use this sauce with tortellini, ravioli, stuffed shells, or even lasagna. The hot Italian sausage released its flavors and spiciness into the sauce. A nice background of heat. I hope you give the spaghetti with the hot Italian sausage recipe a try, and enjoy! I'm starting by sautéing the vegetables in butter. In my skillet on medium heat, I'm adding in 3 tablespoons of butter, 4 cloves of minced garlic, 1 cup of onions, 1 cup of bell peppers, and about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Cooking and stirring for 3 to 4 minutes, or just until the onions change color, and then I'm removing from the heat. I have a pound of spaghetti that I'm breaking in half and cooking for 7 minutes or just shy of being done. I'm breaking it because it'll be easier to eat. While the spaghetti is cooking, I'm mixing all my other ingredients. In a large bowl, I have 2 cans of cream and mushroom soup, and I'm adding in 1 cup of chicken broth, giving that a good whisk. Now all my sautéed vegetables, about 2 good tablespoons of chopped pimentos, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of oregano, giving that a good stir to incorporate. This is 8 ounces of cubed Velveeta cheese and 8 ounces of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. If you don't have the Velveeta, just use all sharp cheddar, giving another good stir. I have 3 cups of diced cooked rotisserie chicken. You can also use canned chicken in this recipe. Another good stir. My 7-minute timer just went off and the spaghetti is ready. Using a large strainer spoon to put the spaghetti directly into the mixture. Adding in another cup of chicken broth. You got it, another good stir. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In my greased 9x13 baking dish, I'm spooning in my chicken spaghetti mixture and leveling out. Covering with foil, and this is going into the oven for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, remove from the oven, uncover, and sprinkle the top with a cup more of the grated cheddar cheese. It's always better with more cheese. Going back into the oven uncovered for an additional 10 minutes or until the cheese is melted and bubbly. The chicken spaghetti casserole is done and smelling good. Letting it rest for about 15 minutes because it is molten hot. This is such an easy casserole, and you can get most of the ingredients from your pantry. You can make this your own by adding the seasonings and vegetables that you like. I hope you give this chicken spaghetti casserole a try and enjoy. If you like this video recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love!